Hey guys, just to the mental note before I start, just due to our risks and a possible wave 4 due to the India double mutant variant, please do not have any gatherings above five persons. So okay, it's today is coronavirus day 447. Stay at home day 56, the final day. And starting tomorrow there will be like a 11-day rule, separate rule, which is sort of easier. It eases out the stay-at-home rules, but some things are still closed until phase 1 starts. So phase 1 starts. So anyway, today's cases is at 733 coronavirus cases. Okay, lower 173 cases are from Toronto, 134 from Peter region, and 69 from York region. All other regions have reported under 50. 25 deaths have been reported today. Okay. And just to clear up with what the rules are for the 11-day prior rules, I like to call them, with June 13th being the last day before phase 1 officially starts on Monday, June 14th, 12:01 a.m. So outdoor social gatherings are at 5 people, 5 persons maximum. So it can be a bit larger, only if it's from people from the same household. Those who live alone can gather in one household. Essential shopping, like groceries and pharmacies and convenience stores. The shopping capacity is 25% store capacity. So there's that. Restaurants are still on takeout, drive-through, and delivery until phase 1 starts. For personal care facilities that are only available starting phase 2, which I calculated, and it's going to be sometime around the first week of July. So those who haven't got their haircut, you can do it as long as you got the mask on. So those services will be open as long as the mask's on. So gyms and fitness centers are only for professional athletes, or those professional leagues, NFL, NBA, NHL, soccer, So indoor recreation, that's only for childcare, mental health and addiction support services, social services, and physical therapy. Outdoor fitness classes, personal training, and sports training is 10 people maximum. That'll starting phase 1. So outdoor recreational places, golf courses and tennis courts and other places, basketball courts, and they are open for use as long as people have a mask on and they're doing social distancing. Okay, that is mandatory. And and outdoor weddings, funerals, and religious services are still 10 people and with masks on, physical distancing. That hasn't changed since the stay-at-home too. Now, coronavirus, so variant cases, okay, so I'm just going to talk about that one. So, apparently to the World Health Organization, they're also giving nicknames to the four variants. So the UK variant is called Alpha. South African variant is called Beta. Brazilian variant is called Gamma, and apparently the India double-mutant variant, the fourth one, it is called the Delta. Okay. So let's so I'm gonna just break it down for you. So the Alpha variant, UK variant is at 127,645 cases, an increase of plus 938. Beta variant, aka South African, is at 952, plus 3 increases, higher than that, because the last 2 days before today's it was just plus 1. Gamma, aka Brazilian variants, is at 2,911, aka our second highest threat, actually, thinking about it. And at plus 44, okay. And let's talk about the India double-mutant variant, or, Delta. So apparently it's been detected over 60 countries across the world and Canada. Okay, so it's in every single province and territories, and except Nova Scotia. So the health official there have been apparently the 120 positive coronavirus test among the 1,000 workers at a remote site in Nunavut at the Mary River Mine on Baffin Island. Okay, and some and once they got tested, and they got returned to Ontario. So word from let's first hear from a word from Dr. Peter Juni. So who's the scientific director of the Ontario government, the science advisory table. He said the Delta variant, the Indian double-mutant variant, is can is probably about 50% more transmissible than the UK variant that caused Canada the third wave of coronavirus and more infectious than the SARS COVID that was previous dominant, but now it's as he said, the Delta variant is up in its game. It's about to body the UK variant. So Dr. Lawrence Lowe, the medical officer of for the Peel region, and also he's noted that the Delta variant is replacing UK variant in Peel region as the dominant variant in the region, and it's reported that at a press conference that there is currently 97 Delta variant cases in Peel region right now. So some have been spread through the community, and it's on a surge, and that's not good news for us to hear. And he said by 1 month later, probably but by around June, July, August, within that, or the Delta variant will be the dominant strain in Peel region, with the rest of Ontario weeks behind. Meaning we need to treat Peel region first, and so Dr. Lawrence Lowe urged provincial officials to ensure a cautious reopening of Ontario to prevent the fourth wave driven by the Delta variant. He had asked the province about increased vaccine supply to Peel region in order to stamp out the Delta variant surge before it spreads outside the region. So Dr. Peter Juni supported Dr. Lawrence Lowe on this. Estimated that the Peel region is about 3 weeks ahead of the rest of Ontario. It's seeing a community spread and of the Delta variant, and noting it to have the most challenging living conditions, working conditions, etc. for stopping the virus from spreading. So he said that if we protect Peel region first, then the rest of the province will also benefit. So Dr. Lawrence Lowe mentioned Bolton, Ontario, so which apparently is a new place, town, city that has been fallen victim to the UK variant. So luckily, mass vaccinations were able to reduce the city's infection rate by more than 10% within days. So that was good news. So experts have reported that vaccines are effective against the Delta variant and will be key to avoid a fourth wave in Canada. So, Dr. Suman Chakrabarty, who's the infectious disease physician and the Trillium Health Partners in Mississauga, that while the fast-spreading variant might lead to positive infection in areas with the low vaccination rates, the overall progress of Canada's vaccine rollout should be enough to keep a more severe wave of infections at bay. So he's betting it's not going to be worse if vaccines actually come into play. It won't be worse as the third wave that we had to go through. Because apparently the vaccines do work. Except for the fact that there's some people who are like anti-vaxxers. Which will cause a problem. But if 97 Delta variant, if that's not threatening enough for you in one region, I'm not talking about one province. I'm talking about one region. Yeah. So actually, this is the second highest I've actually heard. This is actually right behind the second highest Delta variant report I've heard, falling right behind Ottawa's 141, and above Brampton's 36. And also British Columbia's and 39. So I'm just going to so apparently the Ontario schools are to remain will still stick to online classes until play it safe until so Doug Ford has announced that Ontario schools will reopen until September. So he also made this decision alongside Education Minister Stephen Lacey and Health Minister Christine Elliott. And apparently Doug Ford wrote a letter to public health, medical, and education experts. And there was also the issue that not everyone in case of coronavirus cases and ICU patient numbers and a possible threat of new cases, which is actually so that although I do with the expert did I mention about like the sending us students to the read for regional basis for the last few weeks of school, but they forgot to mention the vaccination, and apparently there was like a proof that if schools were to reopen, coronavirus cases would increase again from 6% to 11% more. And there will be like more cases. And let's not forget the Delta variant. That's also the particular threat that can end up in the classrooms and also Dr. Peter Juni and Dr. Lawrence Lowe did mention it's up to at least 50% more transmissible, and yeah, compared to like it's like so it's gonna outnumber the UK variant and by the end of the month probably. And looking at the UK variant cases, yeah, the UK variant cases are like literally it's like the most highest right now. But it'll eventually outnumber the South African variant. Then the Brazilian variant, then the the highest UK variant. So the Indian variant, that's our new threat, and we can't stop. And although Doug Ford he mentioned about Ford wanting schools to host the in-person and outdoor graduation and other opportunities for students to meet with their friends and connect outside before the end of the school year. So there will be like outdoor graduation ceremonies for students in every grade this summer. So that's good news. Just a reminder that there's nothing about the EMCPA rule, but but if you do exceed gathering numbers, officers do have 100% right to fine you $750 each. sometime the 880 through ride checks if though they're still running. $1,000 for preventing others from following coronavirus regulations. $10,000 for those who organize or plan the gathering, and $1 million if severe and possibly jail time. $708 people are hospitalized with coronavirus, minus 96. Okay, that's good. 576 in ICU. Minus 7. 399 ICU patients using a ventilator, plus 12. Okay, better. No, better than last April. And slowly increasing from May down to where we're at now. So long-term care home, that is still at 3,773, unchanged since yesterday, actually. Staff deaths has not changed since May 15th, that's quite a while. And 28 outbreaks right now, so that is minus 1 compared to yesterday. So follow coronavirus safety rules and regulations, and the 11-day rules. Please do not have gatherings over 5 for the safety of others until phase 1 starts. Outside indoor gatherings are currently illegal still, and so please don't have any. So until phase 3, which will be sometime in August, I assume. Like, I will literally let you know. It's on a 3-week interval. Like phase 1, 3 weeks plus there's a certain requirement. 3 weeks later, with so many people vaccinated, getting the first shot. And then certain people getting the second, fully vaccinated, and then phase 2, 3 weeks later, same thing. 3 weeks, phase 3. Phase 3, so phase 1, phase 2, phase 3. So phase 1 starts Monday, June 14th. Phase 2 and starts sometime around July, the first week of July. I'm estimating, and also phase 3 is sometime July, August. Stay safe. Sign up for vaccinations. You know where 12 and up right now. If you're not 12 and up, you can dial that other number. Stay safe.